Welcome in. Okay. I got a new box today, and I wanted to share it with you. I am going to be doing, this is Intuitive Niche, if you haven't heard of me. I'm going to do your full moon, February 2026 reading for the collective. Before we do that, I got a box in the mail today. Yes, I'm very excited about this box because I just like getting new things. And one of the first things on in this box is my new faded A Pocket Love Oracle deck. It's just a little deck. Yeah. So let's open it. It's one of those things I ordered for myself that I forgot. It's like a Christmas present to myself. And I got it in today. It's like a whole month and 3 days later, right? But that's okay. It's alright. Because I'm going to share the excitement of opening this box with you. Okay. These are very little cards. That's the inside of the box. Okay. And that's the back side of the box. Yes. And they're little cards. Look at like this, little cards. So they are faded, A Pocket Love Oracle deck. A little teeny tiny deck. I have another small oracle deck like this. Yes or no answers from my TikTok lives that I use sometimes. So let's see. We have Allow Divine Timing. Yeah. We have Beautiful Possibilities. Yeah. We have Boundaries. Oh, we were talking about that in some of my readings today. Boundaries. Yeah. We have Cut the Cord. I was thinking about doing this one myself. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I think there's 2 cards here. Yep, there is. So this one is Cut the Cord. Yep. Okay. I'm just looking at all of them really quickly. A karmic relationship. Okay. So to go further, it's a little teeny tiny oracle deck. Learn more about each other. So these are like questions that you would ask, I guess, huh? Somebody. Red flag. Got lots of those red flags, right? Release desire to control. Yes. And romantic connection. Sacred friendship. Wow. These are cute little cards. I really love them. Self-love. Sexual chemistry. And step back. I like that card. Step back. All right, but that's that little deck. And if I'm feeling the urge, I'll pull it back out when we're doing our reading. But for now, I just want to get to the other decks. Yes. And there's a little book, little guide here that gives you the meanings, what it should be for you in the reading I get. I always follow my intuition, so. Now, let's see. I got the Rebirth, Transformation, Renewal deck set. Okay. And look, it has little blue things. Yeah. Alright. You know me. Adding to my collection. So that was the first deck in here. And then we have Faces of Ocean Oracle deck. Yes. We're going to open it. I just want to get them both out. Here, the other deck. I have my little scissors here. I'm like a little kid with these little scissors, and they never work for me when I want them to. And then I get little pieces like this that irritate me. Okay, let's get this deck open. Faces of Ocean by Abiola Abrams is the name on the deck, the author. Okay, there's that again. All right. Now, you're wondering what company this is through, I will tell you, and I can tell you, it is through Hay House. You can usually get lots of decks on sale if you are a hoarder of Oracle and Tarot decks like I am. I have lots and I always want more. And inside this cover is words of wisdom, right? I'll read them to you. May my sweet waters be your mirror. May my love sustain you. May my honey nourish you. May my laughter infuse you. Spirit with joy and resilience. Know that even in life's turbulence, I am the gentle current guiding you toward yourself. I stand beside you in every reflection and rippling pool. You are sacred. I am love. Love knows your name. Receive me. Okay. Beautiful deck here. Let's take a quick look through it. Yes. Okay. Let's take a quick look. My exciting moments here of the decks I forgot were coming. Ooh. There's the first card. Ocean of the Dawn. New beginnings, hope, fresh start. Ocean Floods, number 19. That one is about spite, malice, and revenge, yeah. And Ocean, the Magi. Alchemy, transformation, and change. Very interesting, huh? See, pick another card at random. Ocean, manifesting birth. This is kind of like Justice and the Empress. That's what I think of when I look at this card. Manifestation, intention, and abundance. Right? You agree? Like justice and abundance, right? Alright, and Ocean, the healing sage. Restoration, compassion, and wounded air. Beautiful cards. Let's see, we still got the Magi coming up. Ocean of perpetual beauty, inner beauty, self-love, and transformation. Wow, what a gorgeous deck. Can't wait to shuffle these and get into those. We're already splitting the deck. We're going to shuffle them 3 times. Just because we want to take the card off the top and see what it is, right? 3, 3, 3 is the way to do it. So we shuffle it hard 3 times, soft 3 times, and pick the top card. See what it is, yeah. And 3, okay, here. Top card. Ocean overflows. Generosity, wealth, auspicious blessings. So what do you think of that for your full moon start, huh? Abundant blessings. Ocean overflows. Generosity and wealth. All right. So we'll start that one right there. At the bottom of the deck is Oceans of Mother's Milk, number 41. Nurturing, harvest, prosperity. Yeah. Full moon. Happy full moon. February 2nd, I believe. Or depending on where you are, it might be February 1st, the timing. And of course, let's put that deck back in the box for the moment. We got another deck. So you got to see all 3 decks, right? Okay. Now, we got... Ooh, we got to get the thing. This deck is called Healing the Inner Child Oracle. Yes, by Nina Mangendre. Mangendre? I don't know how to say it. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I don't need to butcher anybody's name. I have one of those kind of butchering names, so I apologize if I butchered it. But that is this deck. So let's see. Nothing like I have. They're all different than every... I have a lot of decks. It's kind of hard to find something different than what I have. So it's nice when something does come up different, right? Alright, so let's see. We got that. And there's a book in here, too, that came with this, called 111 Oracle Spreads for Every Day. So now I can teach myself different things. So these, I got the 3 card decks and this book. Yes, and so many different. There's a chakra healing spread. And there's a heartbreak and scars spread. Yeah, all different kinds. We have to play with these a little bit, huh? Strong foundation spread. Here we go. Yes, I'm so excited. All right, we'll put this book over here for now. We're gonna open up this other deck. We'll put the box over here for now. My dog's looking at me like, "What are you doing, Mommy?" I got shit on the floor, and I'll drop my pajama shirt. It's okay. We'll just put it there for now. I'm too excited to worry about it. All right. Rebirth, transformation, and renewal decks. That's what these cards are. So we got the Faded Pocket Love Oracle. We got Faces of Ocean Oracle deck, which we've already pulled a card for, and Healing the Inner Child Oracle deck. So we're going to pull a card from the other two. We already pulled the one from Faces of Ocean. I'm thankful that I brought water in. My throat chakra's dry. I thought about doing this live, but I get nervous on YouTube with live. Some things aren't allowed, I guess. Oh, I dropped a paper. I just cleaned my room and I'm dropping shit. Anyways, let's pull a card from this one, right? The Faded deck. All right, just because, right? I had it open. I should have left it open. All right, so we'll just shuffle it up a little bit and pull one card out of it. And I know I'll have to pull another card again, but I didn't shuffle them, so let's shuffle them my 3-3 way. And we'll shuffle the Healing Inner Child. Okay. And then we're only going to pull one card off of this top deck after I shuffle it. Wow. Okay. Karmic relationships. So we're talking about relationships in your life. Okay, and we'll see what that card supposedly stands for. All right. Karmic relationships. Let's see what this little thing says here about it. You have known each other before and you will know each other again. Whether you were brothers, lovers, friends, or enemies in a past life, the cycle repeats and you return to each other over and over again. Who you will be to one another in this life is yet to be seen. Just know you were fated to meet. Okay. Right? And what card did we pull off here? I pulled a few off of this, right? I didn't just give us one, did I? Oh, if I did, we're going to do it again. 3-3-3. We'll pull one card. And then we'll do the last deck. And you know, I'm a big believer in repeat, right? So if I get the same card back out here again, that'll freak me out. Okay, so the first card was Ocean of Shame and Regret, Guilt, Remorse, and Self-Loathing. Why would we be doing that? The third card, second card, Ocean Manifesting Birth, Manifestation, Intention, and so we did get this card already. Yes. As I said, it was 11. It was like justice, right? Shit coming your way because you own it. The Warrior, personal power, assertiveness, and leadership. Number 16, Ocean the Warrior. Making it happen. That was your 3 cards off the top of that deck. Now, we're not done, right? This is just a touch and base with brand new decks that I haven't even had time to shake hands with yet. They just came in the mail. And I wanted to share the opening because I get so excited about my new cards. This new deck here, Healing the Inner Child Oracle, is also sticking like the other ones. Drives me nuts when they stick. Come on. Okay, here we go. Especially since I'm recording, No matter what your childhood was like, it is never too late to heal. So that is what's inside there. Okay? Now, I'm not even going to look at these cards like I normally look at them, but I'm not going to. You know why? Because we're talking about the full moon in February 2026. And we're going to use all the decks that come my way. Let's get them shuffled. Oh, here's what I opened too. Awe and Persona. Awe and Persona. Somebody is in awe of you. Somebody is in awe of somebody. Oh, we're still doing the 3, 3, 3 on this deck too. Remember, it's brand spanking new. It has no touchy-feely with it, and I'm the first one to open it, so let's get her done. Okay, first card off the top, Journey. We're looking to do a journey. Number 28, which is 10, which is 1, which is new beginnings. 27, Soul. A journey in your soul. A soul journey. Yeah, I know. Embrace. Number 23. Well, that is what it is, right? Embracing your soul's journey. The bottom of the deck. Entanglement. Do you feel a bit entangled for February? Let's see. All right, collective. We're going to shuffle again. We're going to put the deck back. We're going to bring out my singing bowl. We're going to clear the energy. We're going to light a candle or two. And we're going to get this full moon February 2026 reading to the collective out there. Yes, we are. Okay. All right. Now we have 3 decks shuffled and focused and ready to go to the full moon. So we will definitely touch these cards during the reading itself. But for right now, we're going to touch my singing bowl and clear the energy. Okay. We need to do that. Here's my beautiful singing bowl. We are talking about this reading being about the full moon. I will try to keep it down to 45 minutes. So we are talking about the full moon February 1st, 2nd, depending on your location. And we are also talking about the whole month of February as a reading for the collective. So it will start with the full moon. And it'll all be incorporated as one reading. So this way here, I take care of my collective unit for February 2026. Let's clear the energy. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe as we hear it. And focus on any questions you may have as you watch this. That's why I like doing live better. And I will reincorporate lives into my life again. I just haven't had time. A lot of things going on here in my household, and just haven't been alone long enough to do a reading. But we're going to make it happen. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Focus on whatever questions are in your mind, as the answers will come appropriately. No matter whether you watch this today or 6 months from now. We invite in the angels and the ancestors. We invite in all those spirits and guides to help with the energy of the February 2026 and full moon, new moon, and anything else with the stars in mind. Clear the energy, help receive the messages. And so it is. Alright, that was pretty nice. We're gonna load up my candles, light my candles. Like yesterday I did all white to clear the energy in my room and my home. Today I'm going to light yellow. Yellow. Alright, so we'll get it going now. Yellow with my purifiers. We are lighting the candle. On my altar. Here we are. Cleanse, clear, purify, protect, and heal. Recharge and re-energize as we bring together for our reading for February 2026 for the collective to include and incorporate a full moon reading as well for this collective. And that's always the way it goes. Alright. We have lit those candles. We will light the other ones over here to guard and protect our families, our friends, our homes, our animals, and anyone who has to be out in this damn cold weather. Cleanse, clear, purify, protect, and heal. Bring harm to none as we do this reading for the collective for the full moon in February and for the month of February as a collective reading. Okay. All right, so here we go. Oh, I knocked over my poor little guy again. I have one of those Brazilian trees that I bought, or Brazilian luck trees that I bought. And the poor little guy you put on top, he falls over all the time. I'm not sure if I got it set up right, but we're trying. We're going to start with the Yin Yang Oracle Insights Oracle deck. That's what we're going to start with this reading, okay? This deck was calling to me a while ago, so let's see what we get here. Full moon reading in February 2026 is a collective reading for both. We've cleared the air, energies, and asked our spirit guides to come in and help with this reading currently. And it is timeless. So it is good today. It is good next year. And it will always be here for you to come back to. Leaving messages. Send me messages, comments, like, share, subscribe here on YouTube. I'm also on TikTok. I do various different kinds of card readings over there as well. I have also not done a live reading over there in a while either, so that is coming soon. We will be getting back into the live readings very soon. I just have to balance it out, okay? Alright, let's shuffle them up and get them going. Again, if you didn't catch it to begin with, it is the Yin Yang Insights Oracle cards. That's what we are starting this reading with. Alright? On the bottom of the deck, which I've still shuffled, the Sun card is there, okay? And it is still there with 3 shuffles, the Sun card, okay? So that means very good things for February. Strength, empowerment, heart chakra opening, compassion, happiness, truth revealed. Okay, that's the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. That's what you don't see coming. So let's get going so we can see what's coming here. That's a really great card to start this reading out with. First card out, control. I always call this the narcissist card. Control or sabotage, conflicts, mood swings, trust issues, manipulation, and patterns. Okay? So with that, I want you to understand there is somebody in your life that is trying to control you, who may very well be narcissistic. So let's see what else comes. That one just fell out. I didn't pull that one out. Yeah, see. I tried to pull the top 3 cards out, but stability and flow is the next card to fall out. The messages that you need to hear are coming. Trying to balance, juggling, uncertainty, stressful choices, and chaos. So the flow, the stability is disrupted because of somebody in your life trying to control you. Alright, so in February with this full moon, we're trying to release that narcissist or that person. What else is going on here for my collective February 2026 reading with the full moon included in this reading? The full moon is on February 2nd or 1st, depending on where you're from. I do have my mirror obsidian over here. If I see anything in there telling me messages, I will let you know. All I see now is me shuffling, so. Also, let's see. Well, so far, this is about what's going on right now. So, currently, somebody is narcissistic, okay? And maybe it wasn't always like that. I feel like that's not always the way it was. And you're just looking to feel stable. And you're trying to go with the flow. And you're trying to balance out the sabotage that's going on, right? Because let's be real, narcissistic people, mild or extreme, always want to be in control and always think they are. And they will make everything seem like your fault. And it could be a boss, it could be a lover, it could be somebody on the outside of your life looking in, trying to control what you're doing. Who knows at this point? It's too early in this reading, but let's keep going and see if there's any other oracle cards coming out here that need to talk to you as a collective. Two more cards, and that will be it for this oracle deck, okay? Because we're not going to pull so many from the oracles as we are. So clarity and truths is your next card. Heightened intuition and seeing things. You are now starting to see the deception, the lies, the cheating possibly. And you were trying to balance it out so you can actually not blame yourself. Oh, that narcissist is good. He's getting to blame you. He or she. Let me correct my words here. It doesn't matter what the person is. Okay, it could be male or female. Somebody's trying to control you, and you're trying to get clarity. So you're going to find the truth in this situation, okay? But presently, you are attracting other people to your life because of who you are, because you're a good person, because you are grateful and you are abundant and proactive and tranquil. You're looking for tranquility and success. So you're presently attracting somebody new. And the clarity of the difference between this person over here and the person that is trying to control your life is becoming more obvious. That's what's happening, okay? So you are realizing that somebody is trying to control you, and it is becoming much more clear. Now, let me tell you, narcissistic tendencies of people, they come from people who have been abused, okay? So they're trying to control the situation before it happens, and doing something to justify themselves and their actions towards you, okay? So, yeah, I feel bad that they were abused, but to do it to you is not okay. They need to get help, and they're not doing it. So, February looks like to be the month where you are going to regain the clarity and realize you are being controlled by somebody who's very good at doing it. They make it look like he's the victim. He feels like the victim. He is the victim, and you believe him. Like, if he lost his job, it's because of the fucking idiots at work and blah, 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 okay? It's not because of something he did. You understand? And when things go bad in a relationship with you, it's because of something you did, not him. And you just want to be stable and go with the flow. You're not trying to tell him he's wrong, but he's going to make sure you know he's not wrong by telling you whatever story he can make up to make him look good. And you are realizing now that he's not being honest. You are seeing through the lies because your intuition is coming alive. And you are attracting other things towards you. And that is making him want to control shit even more. Him or her. Let me clarify that, okay? Him or her. Does not matter. I've known many women who are very narcissistic and controlling. I was told I was controlling before, too. The reason I was so controlling, because I was onto his bullshit. And the truth set him free. Yeah, but destroyed lives in a lot of situations that shouldn't have happened the way it did. And well, karma has a way of coming back around. You know what I'm saying? So that's our beginning to this reading. Let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see. We got other decks. Calling my name. Let's use the Light Seers Tarot. Okay. We have the Light Seers and the Golden Nouveau and the Wild Reflections Tarot. So let's see if I'm going to use them all or just a couple. Alright. But we want to have them close by so I can get a hold of them. I also have the Fuck It deck. We might touch that one. But right now we're going to use the Light Seers deck, Tarot deck, okay? And continue forward with this February reading. Yeah. It's pretty potent already with only 4 cards on my table. And I need to know where it's going, right? We do. So let's shuffle up this deck and ask the spirits and the guides. And oh my, the tower's at the bottom of that deck. Here. Let's see where it's going. There is a tower probably incoming. A lot of unhappiness and with the 4 cups. Alright. Let's keep going here. Stability. You may know who this is in your life, or maybe you, and maybe you're starting to realize your behavior isn't right. Maybe you need to get some help. Maybe you know you need to get help. I don't know. Let's shuffle it up and see what the Light Seers has to say. Again, it can be man or woman. It does not matter. It is just an energy that is in your life at this moment for the month of February 2026. And you need to regain control of your own life. And you are actively attracting something new into your life. Because no matter what that person there is doing to you, you are still who you are. You're real. You are yourself, and nothing changes that. So you are able, with clarity, to see the truth behind what's going on here. All right, what advice should we give for the month of February here with this situation? It could be more than one situation too, because control is something that can happen because you make a choice. Sabotage is something that is done on purpose. Okay? So the conflicts, the mood swings, the trust issues, manipulation, and the patterns in somebody's behavior, if you are noticing them, you need to pay better attention, because it is trying to disrupt the flow in your life and not keep you stable. Trying to make you look bad or guilty or like you're the problem is not okay. And you are starting to see, using your own intuition, that you aren't the bad guy they're trying to make you be. So in the present situation right now, you are grateful and you have abundance and you're proactive. So the reason why this person's behavior goes back and forth with you is because they know how abundant you really are, and you're paying their way too, possibly. So they go back and forth. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean it. I won't ever do it again. Maybe they're physically abusive too. You must be careful, because that is part of a narcissistic life. Maybe you didn't reach that level yet, but it's coming. And the Knight of Pentacles, talking about getting grounded, talking about coming to your rescue financially. Maybe things are a little tight right now, okay? So maybe he's the breadwinner for now. And so part of that stability is because he has money or she has money. And so you take the abuse and you take the control that they do, and just kind of go with it. Don't forget who you are and where you've come from. You deserve better. You have earned and grown so much in your life with the Three of Wands. You are feeling the itch to do something better, something more, and something that don't include that person, that narcissist. Because they want to take everything from you. They want to take the reward. They want to take the pleasure, confirmation with my ding dings. They want you to feel like you're nothing and all you have is because of them. And that's not true. Without you, his money would mean nothing anyways, because he wouldn't have anything, because he doesn't know how to do anything. And again, it could be he or a she. I'm just using that as a reference in the conversation. However it fits for you, you can reverse the role. Okay. What else do we need to know here for the month of February 2026 with the full moon included in this reading? The full moon is about letting things go, right? The new moon is about setting goals and intentions. You also set intentions with the full moon, and you release, you cut cords, you let go of things that need to go away. And that may be exactly what you're doing in the very beginning of the month. You're seeing this person as they are, not as they pretend to be. And you are finally realizing you deserve better. And you're about to move forward. Let's see what else the cards have to say. You are seeing it. This card is about contemplation. You're looking at all that you've been through. And how much did that person really help to get you there? Not much. And you probably would be further along if that person wasn't in your life, right? So let's remember this, okay? What you have, what you've earned, is about your logo, not theirs. Whether it's business or love. You got what you got because of who you are and what you are capable of and the person you are supposed to be. Not because somebody else built you up. They didn't build you up. They're trying to take you down. And you are still too strong. And they're jealous. They're jealous of what you are attracting into your life. Too fucking bad. Excuse my French. Too bad. You had a chance. You were in my life. You had a chance. And that's what I want you to say. You were here. You were part of this. You wanted to destroy it instead of help me build it. You weren't creating stability in my life. You were creating the opposite. You were sabotaging me. You weren't loving me. You were trying to help yourself. Trying to make yourself look like you did all of this. But you didn't. And people who know that it wasn't that person. Oh, there's a couple more. Temperance. Moderation and patience. Yes. Also, everything you touch turns to gold. Yeah, baby. Page of Wands. Very excited. Very creative. Very ready to go. Brings in information and opportunity to take the action you need to take to move forward. So on one hand, we're talking about patience, right? You've had a lot of patience coming through this situation with this controlling person in your life. And now you're moving forward. Now, again, I say it can be a person or it can be a job. It can be an employer. It can be a business partner. It can be a best friend. Okay? So however it fits in your life is how you see it. Okay? But mind yourself, you have been trying to be patient and kind. You have been trying, my dog sneezing in the background, bless you, baby. And you have been trying to be the right person. And no matter what you do, the situation gets turned against you. And now you are seeing it for what it is. And this page is so excited about what you're going to do next now that you're not held back anymore. Bringing in the ideas and the offers and the opportunities for you, not for that one. That one's going down the road. You just haven't curbed it yet. You will. What else do we need to do? Okay. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a person. It can be a job. It can be a business. It can be your best friend. It can be something other than love. Okay? You just have to understand that, jobs also try to control you. Promise you something you know you're deserving of, and then, we had to promote this one instead. It's how it works sometimes. You're not the right person for the job. And it is about what you look like. Prejudiced in the situation. Sometimes doesn't help anybody, right? Okay, next card over, Judgment card. And that's exactly what's going on. People have been making judgment calls about you because of this other person or other position, underestimating you completely. And now you are putting it up, and that one has no say over it. You are bringing out the truth, the Ace of Swords. You have been blessed with the truth coming to you and to everyone else involved. They finally know the truth in this situation. And you are now taking a leap in a whole new direction. It's about time. And the other card here that flipped, the Chariot. This Chariot is about success. You're headed to success. And this Chariot's picking you up to take you away to that success. You have finally got the truth. Judgment has come. You are now taking the leap because of that page. Now, the Page of Wands could be in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, if we're talking about a person. Okay? So you have the Wands. You have Pentacles, which is Earth sign. So that could be a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. Okay? So you have 6 different signs in your reading. And I'm sure air is in here someplace. The Ace of Swords, right? The truth will set you free. And it is about to set them free, too. Judgment is coming down, and so is their karma. And you are riding free, baby. Taking it away. So you are on your way to success that you've never seen before. Let's see, is there any other card? The Knight of Wands. And here you go. Action! Yeah, that's action in your life, taking you the rest of the way. The Knight of Wands is a fire card, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and you are moving forward, babe. It is the fire you need, the motivation, the truth. The truth is what came in here, gave you the clarity from your original card, right? The clarity, don't forget we had clarity. That is the truth. Yes, we did. And it is bringing stability back into your life and releasing you from that narcissistic situation, whether it's a person or a job or a business or a friend or a family member, somebody trying to make you feel bad for something that they did, whatever it is, okay? But you know better now, and you are moving forward. Congratulations, you are smarter than they gave you credit for, and you are flying on through with the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. That's right. The end of a difficult time, the end of the cycle of the horrible narcissistic way of living. Yeah. All right. Well, let us pull another deck here, because that was fucking amazing. Okay. And I'll keep that 10 of Swords out here. See if we get confirmation in another deck. But I don't think there's going to be a problem now. I think you have figured it out, and that is amazing. So let's pull... Yes, let's pull the Golden Novel. Yes. These are just shinier tarot. Okay, but I love this deck too, so... I know that tarot decks get bad names, but you know what? Oh, look. There's the Sun card. Woo! Yes, let's see if it comes back out after I shuffle. So, with this deck, it is a beautiful deck. Judgment card is here to see your way. All right, let's go. 333 this deck, and let's get it into the storyline for February 2026 for my collective group, including the full moon and the effects it is having on your situation, okay? February is going to be a beautiful, powerful month because you are overcoming something that was controlling your life. And for a while, you allowed it to do so. And with that, you learned the truth. You were attracting in tranquility. You know what I'm saying? You started manifesting shit for yourself. And the Page of Wands, this is the tranquility, right? You're present. You were attracting it in, right? So the Page of Wands brings in all that information and the motivation to throw the truth right in their face, right? So you can walk away now, clearly, with no guilt at all, because the truth is setting you free, because they can't refute it. No matter what happens here, they can't turn it around. They can't, because the lie has been revealed, okay? Whatever the situation is. And you are flying and taking that leap with the Chariot card and the Knight of Wands and the action, the motivation, the creativity that you got. You weren't wrong. This one made you feel wrong all the time. You weren't wrong. All right, let's see. What else do we need to know for February 2026 from my collective? Because obviously this story isn't for everyone, right? We got other stories. Like I said, it could be a business, a person, a family member, a family team, group. Somebody trying to take advantage and treat you like you don't know what you're talking about. And that's the way it can be. Whatever it is for you, let me know in the comments. The Five of Swords. Wow. All right. The Five of Swords. So this guy has got three that he's holding on to, right? These two on the ground, trying to take the weapons away because it looks like there's two people walking away, right? So their swords are on the ground and he's got the other three. So he's trying to lessen the load and take away from the battle. But the truth is still there, no matter how many swords he tries to carry away. All right. We also have the Moon card, and as I said, yes, the full moon is coming. So there are your wolves and your doggies and your loyalty, right? Howling at the moon. And the illusion is becoming real. It is coming out. The truth is coming out. And that is what's setting you free. And oh my God, the Emperor card. Here you go. The Emperor is 4 kings in one. All 4 levels. Yep. The King of Swords, the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. He is everything. He is structure. He is stability. He is safety. He is security. He is grounded. He knows what he wants. And it could be you taking on the energy. You have taken control of your life. You have released that which was trying to control you and turned it around on them and have walked away from the tragedy that they were creating. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles in most decks is not moving. Okay? The Knight of Swords is moving. The Knight of Wands is moving. The Knight of Cups is sitting by the wayside in the ocean. At least in this one deck it is, right? And there's still some kind of movement there, but the Knight of Pentacles has reached his goal. The King. Okay? The kings, the 4 kings of the Emperor. But the Knight is supposed to be running forward to help you, and they're not really moving, okay? So Knight of Pentacles is about getting grounded. They want you to slow down. They want you to stop and smell the roses. They want you to see what the illusion is. They want you to find the truth. They want to help you find the truth, and that's why they're here, getting you grounded and helping you to build your own wealth. You don't need that controlling son of a bitch in your life. What you need is to learn how to take care of your own self, right? That's what you want. You want to be able to take care of you and yours and live comfortably. You don't need a lot of money. I know you don't. I don't need a lot of money either. When I have a partner or somebody in my life, it's because I want them there, not because I need them there. You understand? I'll live in the street before I fucking will. Not literally. But I would sooner live by myself than live with somebody to say, well, I did this for you, and I did that for you, and you never even paid attention to all this shit I did for you. Okay, so for us, it was supposed to be, but you did it for you, and the result you might get. Right? That's what a narcissist is. They think they are doing you a favor, and they're not. They're doing themselves a favor. If I do this, I'll look like the hero. Right? Alright, what else do we need to know for this February 2026 reading for my collective? February 26. We are almost an hour in. Let's see if we can wrap this up. Alright, so we now have the Knight of Cups. Sorry, I keep doing that. I feel the 4 kings are here because of the Emperor. So there is somebody coming into your life who now have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. One is to your emotional rescue. One is to your financial rescue. Whether it's a mentor or a teacher that you're gaining, and somebody, maybe an emotional balanced person to fall in love with. And spend somebody who supports not just you financially, but everything you're about. The things you believe in. Shares same common goals, maybe having their own individual things they do that you can grab a hold of and start enjoying too as you share each other's lives. But most other controlling situations aren't about sharing lives, it's about controlling life. And that's what you are walking away from. The illusion has been freed. Okay? So that was confirming basically that you have the Emperor, stability, structure, and that is coming into your life now that you're walking away. You are creative, you are abundant, you are creating a new life for yourself, and you're putting down the war. You don't want to fight no more. Now that the truth is out, what's the fight? What's the fight for? The lie? It's not worth it, right? Time to move forward. Time to set yourself free. Take the leap, right? Even this card here confirms the ending. 10 of Swords twice. Remember, I kept that out. It was on the bottom of the deck for the light seers. So this is an ending that needed to happen. And letting it go the end of January, early February is what's happening here. Confirmed. Confirmed. Let's try this beautiful new deck over here. The Faces of Ocean. Let's do it. Come on. We know we got to incorporate at least one of my new decks in this reading, right? February 2026 collective reading incorporated with the full moon reading. I will do a separate new moon reading when we get closer to February 17th. There's so much going on with that one. So I will do that then. But know that you must be setting intentions, releasing things that no longer for your high good, right? That's what that's about. We're releasing that controlling narcissistic behavior, whether it's coming from a position that you are working at or a person in your life, okay? Let's go. What's the advice going forward for February 2026 from my collective unit here with this beautiful new Faces of Ocean deck? Huh? What is the advice going forward? Yes, please and thank you. What is the advice we have? Guess I'll be pulling a card because nothing's coming out of this deck. I know it's new, but the energy is still in this room. I'll take it right off the top. One off the top, one off the bottom. Oceans, floods, malice, spite, and revenge. So be careful, because this person, place, or thing is going to try to make you look bad and be spiteful. Okay? The truth is going to make them look like a big idiot, but they are still going to try to make you look bad. And the bottom card, oceans, tears, grief, loss, and heartbreak. So you're going to go through it. This person is trying to hurt you. If it's a person in your life, or the business, or the job. And I have been around and long enough to see employers do the same kind of thing to make you look bad. Make you look like you didn't know what you're doing or how to do it. you were the bad person trying to manipulate and lie. No, I wasn't. But it is going to backfire in their face. And that's what you need to know. I just want you to be careful because there is slightly a chance of a physical confrontation, and I want you to be safe. So, if this is involving a person that you are connected to, not just a job environment, just be aware that somebody is going to try to turn this around on you, because that's what narcissistic people do. Okay? And I will take this deck out. We will look at it right here, right now. This is the other new deck, right? Healing the inner child, because, we've all had moments in our lives that we've had to heal from, right? So let's see what this Oracle deck wants you to worry about here. Going forward for February, you are releasing something that is harmful to you. You are moving forward and calling it an end with the Ten of Swords here twice, okay, for February. You are finding the truth and putting it out there. And you are moving forward, taking a leap onto something new. Could be that Emperor. If it's love, it's there. It's coming for you. And you will meet it halfway. And it will be somebody that will sweep you off your feet. If it's a business, a job, there is something coming your way that's going to build your wealth. You will not have to kill yourself working for the rest of your life. Okay? So, there's many different stories going on with this, and it could be any one of them. Whatever applies to you for this full moon in February 2026. So remember, this is for the month of February and the full moon on February 2nd. Okay? The full moon is very powerful. It will help you to release, find the truth, and move forward. It will do all of that for you, as well as heal you and keep your heart open to find that new love that's coming through here. That's what you're attracting and manifesting. All right. Top card, acceptance, number 10. There we go. This is what I'm telling you. You are accepting that what you were involved with in that situation, whatever it is for you, is no longer for your highest good. That's 3 tens. Completion. Okay. Bottom of the deck. And you have a community of people backing your ass up. Whether it's this side or the other side of the veil. You have your ancestors, your angels. You also have people on your side here. They will help you in every way possible. 36 is 9. Successful completion, wish fulfillment, and helping you through the grief of the time and the moment of what you're releasing and bringing back your power. Very important. Every day, every night before you go to bed, you light a candle. If you're like me, you light a candle and you call your power back. No matter where you left it today, you call it back to you. You release and you deny permission and you bring it back to you. And you protect you and your own. Every night. I do this every night. I light all my candles. I say my mantras and I protect those I love as well as myself. Don't forget to put that protection on yourself as well. February 2026 is you rebuilding, healing, moving forward, and getting the opportunity of a lifetime. That's going to take care of you for a lifetime. So don't give up on the dream. It is there for you. It is coming for you, and the chariot is coming to take you there. Yes, it is. And I know that you feel it. Happy full moon. Happy February. I just finished all my other readings for this last week. So for the next couple of weeks, my next set of readings will be on TikTok. And it will probably be after the full moon. Okay. Yeah. My home's been invaded a little bit, so I haven't been alone long enough to get into the energy of these readings. But today was exciting. I got to do all of my readings, finish them, and do my full moon reading and my February collective all in one. So please, like, share, subscribe. Leave me messages. Let me know what we're doing. How's it going? If anything applied to you. If you know somebody that this might apply to, send it to them. Share it because they might need that guidance to know everything's going to be okay. All right? I wish you all love and light. Happy February. Happy full moon. Love you.